Hi, welcome to today's episode.
Today we are going through the hedge at Trevor Basin on the Llangollen Canal.
So there's so much to see here at Trevor Basin. We thought we'd show it to you because it is your last, it's kind of the last stops before you get to Llangollen Basin.
Once you've gone over the aqueduct.
Yes. So if you go over the aqueduct, you can turn into the basin here, or if you're coming the other way, you might want to do a hard left.
It's easier if you come from the aqueduct there and just drive straight in down that way.
And
it's a straight one instead of doing this right angle turn, because that's the way to Llangollen.
Yes. You may want to hold your breath when turning left into Trevor Basin from the bridge. More so in winter, because I'm imagining there's less hire boats moored here and more of the hire boats out on the cut in summer.
Nevertheless, a narrowboat will fit down the pathway, so there really is nothing to worry about.
Just under a bridge, and then it's time to decide where to moor. As you approach, the left-hand side is designated for Jones boats and the aqueduct trip boats. So I guess we'll take the right.
We spoke to a few people before coming to Trevor Basin, and they told us that we should turn at the fork and then reverse into the mooring spot. So we did. It wasn't too tricky. Once we were moored up, we explored the basin. CRT have a tiny museum and visitor centre where you're certainly welcome. Don't forget to stop at the Cafe Butty on your way out.
The Cafe Butty has seating inside, for those of you interested in drinking tea and coffee on other people's boats. No visit to Trevor Basin is complete without a visit to the stream in the sky. If you're planning a trip by car or van, these facilities are excellent. And a spacious free car park to boot.
That's interesting. The aqueduct supplies water to the local inhabitants of South Cheshire. Drinking water. Eee. Even though we came across the Pontcysyllte Aqueduct by narrowboat, we couldn't miss the experience of walking the aqueduct by foot.
Walking so close to the aqueduct, you have a chance to inspect just how thin the railing is and wonder at Thomas Telford's grand achievements. To keep the aqueduct light, the masonry piers are partly hollow and taper towards the top. Kind of a fact I wish I didn't know. Of course, the fancy class of Anglo-Welsh boats would be called the Anna. Hire company Anglo-Welsh have a base at Trevor Basin. They're a friendly company with a tea room and a little shop. So Trevor Basin actually has been really enjoyable. It's really well laid out. There's public toilets, car park, the Telford Inn.
The Telford Inn has been around for a long time. When constructed, it housed the supervisor in charge of the building of the aqueduct.
The Telford Inn was originally known as Scotch Hall, a name chosen by Telford as he would stay here when checking up on the progress of the aqueduct. It continues to be hospitable, and we thoroughly recommend the Sir Tom burger. Yum!
Thanks for joining us through the hedge today. We hope you have enjoyed it.
Not much of a hedge. Admittedly, you are literally just mooring your boat and stepping off it, but it is a little bit of a detour off the Llangollen proper, so it might be something that you want to explore as well. So, thanks for watching.
Yep. I was going to say something about if you don't have a boat, you can hire them, but it's quite obvious.